all the centralized exchanges, they make their money through perps, perpetual swaps. You go long, you go short, the fees are great, people get liquidated, it's great. And then all of them have to abide by the KYC AML regulations. Hyperliquid managed to build a decentralized exchange for this kind of stuff. And they managed to pull it off because you think about every crypto exchange now, they have their own Web3 or a DEX platform. It never works. The liquidity is bad. The user experience is terrible. They just do it to sort of look like they're innovating. Even Binance did Binance DEX long ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. It never went anywhere. And Hyperliquid managed to crack it. Now, it's allowing people with all sorts of money. Some of them are probably money launderers, like who are these guys? The Lazarus Group. They can go on Hyperliquid right now and trade. It's decentralized, right? So it's now starting to attract billions of dollars of ghost accounts of people you will never be able to know to trade on the platform. And obviously, the centralized exchanges are not happy because people are withdrawing from that, from their exchanges. They're withdrawing from Binance, from Bybit, from BitGet for some reason, and they'll go and trade on Hyperliquid. So it's going to be a big game, a huge competition. I do think Hyperliquid is going to end up also having a centralized portion of the exchange. It makes logical sense to do it so that they can get regulated on one aspect of the business, but their main business is still going to be the decentralized exchange. So I'm saying all this simply to say freaking Hype is a good token. Never say I didn't tell you. Not financial advice, but I think this is all bullish sentiment towards the Hyperliquid. It shows that it's a force to be reckoned with. Now, we can compare. Right now, let's look at BNB. BNB is a token by Binance with a $93 billion market cap. Why? Simply because it's backed by Binance, but also there's a chain. They have their own blockchain, the BNB chain, which is also not used that very much. And let's look at the tokenomics. You look at Hype, you can compare Hype to BNB. Then we can look at the potential. So currently, Hyperliquid is only $4 billion. BNB, $93 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at right now is the freaking potential of how high Hype token could go. Even if you say, oh, but the FDV is higher. Yeah, the FDV is only 14 billion. So the potential is high. We're talking about a token that is worth potentially $200 billion right here. And currently, it has the FDV of so you're looking at more than 10x if it has to go to 200 billion. You're looking at, about 14x or so. So what are you thinking, guys? And let's look at the supply. Maybe BNB is good in this aspect. It has $145 million. Let's say a max supply of 200 million. What about Hype? 1 billion. So in that instance, surely BNB is good at the supply metrics. But that being said, you have to keep in mind that the distribution of Hyperliquid is really good. Most tokens are being held by the community because they got an airdrop and so on and so forth. Whereas BNB is mostly controlled by CZ and the Binance cabal.